Hi everyone, you have reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, I hope you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. And if you like this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends and family, tell them about my channel so that everyone can come and join the party. So today I'm coming to you with a quick video about Wendy Williams. Today is January the 18th, 2021. I encourage you to see it for yourself live. Go and Google or YouTube her show today where she's going to talk about this topic that I'm about to touch on. So I'm talking about Wendy Williams and her brother, Tommy Williams. Her brother has a YouTube channel. You can Google that also. And recently, he's been on his YouTube channel just saying a lot of different things about Wendy Williams, so which is his sister. But she has not been taking kindly to it. She's actually pretty upset and emotional about it. And as I stated, you can find this information on her January 18th show today. And I just thought it was really sad. So previous to the recent information that she was upset about, when their mom passed, Wendy Williams said on her show that her mother passed away many weeks ago. That's how Wendy Williams have described her mother passing when she decided to address it on her show that comes on Monday through Friday. Well, her brother went on his YouTube channel and pretty much was like, I don't know what she's talking about. Our mother didn't pass many weeks ago. She passed away in November of 2020. And actually, I want to say November 29th of 2020. So he had said that at that time. And then more recently, he dropped on his channel and he was all teary-eyed and was crying, saying that, Wendy didn't even attend their mother's homegoing services, that him and his father was very emotional, upset about that. He felt that, family should support family. So he was just saying all of these things about Wendy Williams, which is his sister. So let me kind of address this. I personally think we should judge no one when it comes to attending a funeral. I know myself, I do attend them, but I don't really like attending them. And the reason why I really don't like attending funerals is because when I see the person in the casket, like I can't get that image out of my head. And I would prefer that the last image I have of that person is from the last time I saw them, or, if I can envision them smiling or just having a good time or something like that. Just that image of seeing them laying there in the casket, lifeless. And sometimes, depending upon what type of illness as to why they passed or what happened, they rarely ever look like themselves. And it's just a lot. It's a lot. And you just have to kind of like try to do so many things after the funeral to try to get that particular image out of your head and try to remember all of the good images, or, how you saw them when they was actually here on this side of, heaven, I like to call it, or, here on earth. So it's so hard for so many people to get that image out of their head, but different people have different reasons as to why they may not want to attend a homegoing service. I attend all of them that I can when it's someone that I know that I have passed. But I do know really for myself, one of the big reasons why I don't like to attend is because I can't get that image out of my head, of seeing the person in the casket. But of course, I do attend because it's to support the other loved ones of the person that has passed, or, just to show my respects or whatever. But it is a difficult moment for me. It's so hard because then, depending upon who it is too, you're already overwhelmed with so much grief, and seeing them like that, you just have more grief, and you may not be able to bring yourself out of that grief. So it's better for you in your mind to kind of like pretend this didn't happen. And I'm not saying this is what Wendy did, but those are some of the things, like you can kind of pretend it didn't happen. You can pretend they're just away, or something like that, when you don't have to physically see them in this casket. And then after the actual funeral service, when they go to the burial ground, that's even harder. It's like, it's so devastating. It's like the final moment, and you're around the casket, and they already have this hole dug out in the ground, and then they lower the casket in the ground, and then everybody throws a flower in there. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in and to go through. So, I understand Wendy Williams' brother saying, what, this was our mom, but at the same time, I think we all have to respect another person's feelings when it comes to going to a physical home-going service. If you have loved this person the whole time they was on earth, this one moment in time, this one service is not going to negate all of that love that you have for them. And just because you don't attend a service at that moment doesn't mean that you never like the person or you're not supporting others in your family. It just means that you can't take going to this particular situation, the funeral or the homegoing service, because it would just take you into another spin of maybe depression or sadness that you just don't know how to handle and deal with at the moment. So it should never be a judgment on anybody when they can't find it within themselves to attend a funeral service of someone else. So those are just some of the things that Tommy has been talking about his sister Wendy Williams. People have been coming, because she has a show. People have been going to her show page and dropping in the comments saying your own brother doesn't like you, you better watch out, like just different things. So Wendy decided to address it on her show today. And some of the things she said is that, first of all, she told him to stop talking about her, because she said, you don't want me to talk about you or your wife. And she said, I have the receipts and it would cover pretty much my whole studio audience. She said, wrapped around. So she said, you know better. You don't want me to come out and start talking about you. So in other words, shut your mouth. Right? So that's what Wendy Williams, she said it on her platform today on her show. So this is not alleged. You can go Google the show January 18th, and Wendy Williams said this. This was her message to her brother Tommy. In other words, she's like, stop talking about me. She also said that you and your wife, I'm getting the words right here, you better get your life or she's going to get it for y'all. That's what Wendy said about her brother. She also, this part I'm going to say alluded to, because she kind of made a little bit of reference that maybe her brother is how you doing, or her brother is part of the LGBTQ community, which there is nothing wrong with that, but he's married, and I guess this was her letting him know that I will spill all your business if you don't shut your mouth about me. So she said, oh, this dress I have on today is so beautiful. She said, Tommy would love it. Tommy would love it. So it's like she's letting him know, don't mess with me. Stop telling my business, or I'm going to start telling yours. I will say this, when you watch it, and I encourage you to go Google it and watch it, I felt that more than her really wanting to say anything about her brother, she was hurt. She was hurt. I mean, Wendy is used to other people talking about her. I think her hurt and her pain came from the fact that now this time it's her own brother. And so, also she said, what else did she say on there? Oh, she said that she actually has more feelings for her ex-husband, Kevin, than she does for her own brother. And that was so, I sat up in my chair like, oh my God, like everything that your ex-husband took you through, you're saying that this piece right here, everything that's going on with you and your brother, and we don't know everything, but from what we're seeing play out, she's saying everything that's going on with her and her brother, she has more feelings, and she'll talk to pretty much her ex versus her brother. That is deep. And that's when I say, you know what, this is where we need Iyanna. Iyanna, you gotta come fix it. This is crazy. For her to say about her own flesh and blood, her own brother, and we seen the things that, her ex-husband took her through in the public eye, which to me is not anything in comparison to what she is going through with her brother right now. But according to Wendy, and it's her feelings, it is. She literally said on her show, she said, I have more feelings for my ex-husband over my own brother. and pretty much warned him again that he needs to shut his mouth. And she did get a little choked up, and I'm going to say teary-eyed. And that's why I said that I think more than her even really wanting to say anything about her brother, she's hurt because out of all the people in the world, we all expect our family to stand by us. You would never expect your family to be the one that's telling your business, talking bad about you, or saying nasty things about you. Not sure why Tommy is doing this. I know he has his podcast, his YouTube channel, but my thing is it really worth you to get followers? And I don't know why he's doing it. This is my opinion, but is it really worth you, Tommy, to get followers and likes just by telling your sister's business? So this is a family matter, and I really hope that Tommy and Wendy can work this out and pull it together. It's so sad that like the family has gone through enough. The mom lived a very good life. I mean, she lived, to a very long age. She was in her 80s. And I would just say this, Tommy and Wendy, come together. Don't let this play out in the social media, in the public eye. Y'all can come together, and maybe Wendy, bring your brother to the show and have a conversation with him on your platform. Y'all know the real issues that have been going on. Wendy have also alluded on her show today that, this is the long time coming. This is not anything, I guess, that just started happening between them. I guess now that he has his podcast, he has a platform to express his feelings. But I would say, as siblings, as brother and sister, this is dreadful. It's sad. Tommy, speak to your sister and don't drag her business out in the podcast. Although we all find it interesting when, we watch these YouTube videos, when we hear different sides or different perspectives. I mean, this is your sister. Find a way to talk to your sister. You have the platform. Apologize to your sister on your platform. But it got messy today. It got real. Check out the Wendy Williams show from today, January 18, 2021. She responds to her brother Tommy. She addresses the issues, and she gives him a full warning, letting him know, if you don't shut your mouth, I will drop all the receipts. And she says she has them all. Anyway, guys, listen. That's the latest between Wendy and Tommy Williams, siblings. Wendy let it loose on her show today. But above all, I really felt her pain and her passion and how emotional she was. I really don't think she wanted to talk about her brother. I think she felt he backed her against the wall and she had no other choice but to talk about him. But she gave him and the wife full warning. She put them on full blast. She told them to get their life or she's going to get it for them. She told her brother she got all the receipts and she don't mind showing them. And then, like I said, she alluded to a little something there because she was like, oh, this is a beautiful dress I have on today. She said Tommy would love it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Stay safe. Hug your family and friends. And we'll talk soon. Bye.